Hey everyone, it's Felicia with the Create With Me number 9. So, as you guys can see, I have a lovely new haircut because I'm usually a very short-haired person because I don't like long hair. Makes it easier to manage when, you're a mom of 3. So, what I decided to do this time for this week's Create With Me is 20 creative things that you can do when you're bored. Now, I haven't quite figured out how to insert additional images so I can show you guys what it is that I'm talking about, but I can definitely add in the link in the description to show you where I got these ideas, and kind of it gives you the basic instructions on how to do these things. So, the first thing that I found was something called a pop tabs bag. So you know how when you get a can of pop, you have the little pop tab? Well, if you saved enough of them, you can actually apparently make things out of them. And one of the things you can do is actually make a fancy little bag, handbag, out of them, which is pretty cool. They end up all linking into each other, and it kind of gives it almost like this chain look. Another thing that you could do is just because, for whatever, you can make a do-it-yourself windshield rainbow. You would get paint and you would line them up in a rainbow and right in front of the windshield wiper, and then when it goes to wipe, it'll create a lovely little rainbow. Third thing you could do is create a do-it-yourself spoon lamp. So if you have any old plastic utensils or spoons and stuff like that are lying around, why not take them and actually glue them to something and create your own do-it-yourself lamp? And hey, it's all recycled materials, so you're reusing and recycling. Or if you have some of those just plain old shoes lying around, the white ones, they can usually pick up at Walmart, or you could pick up at sometimes the dollar store or Dollar Tree, and they're just a simple pair of white shoes with a few laces in the front of them. Why not take them and actually create something on them? Then you're going to have a unique, one-of-a-kind pair of shoes. Or, heck, you can turn a glove into a chipmunk. That's a new one, because I didn't think you could do that. I've heard of sock monkeys and things like that, but then you also have turn your glove into a chipmunk. You could create something out of fruit. You can make a dried pineapple flower. Or heck, make rose stationery. If you're a person that likes creating handmade cards and things like that, well, there's a way that you can actually create your own stamp out of an organic product. And from what I know and what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's a type of red cabbage. So then you can take that and you basically cut off the end where it's very hard, and you can actually create a rose formation, so you can use that as a stamp on a piece of stationery or a card that you're going to send to somebody else. What else? You can make maple leaf roses. You can actually create a bunch of maple leaves from the outside on the ground if it's that time of year. Otherwise, they're going to just be green right now and not the pretty colors like orange and red and browns. And you can actually make a table piece out of them and kind of turn them into origami leaf roses. Make your own Easter eggs. So a lot of the times through years, we have come accustomed to the idea of painting your own Easter eggs. But why not do it with things like leaves and stuff like that? That gives you a natural foliage, so it actually creates its own natural color, and you're not having to use paint. You can use the colors and the dyes that come from the flowers. This goes back to one of the first ones that I've created, and that's the toilet paper roll wall art. So you get yourself some toilet paper rolls. I imagine you probably got a few of those all, stocked up and saved again now. And you can actually create a pretty dinky little wall piece and it looks like a flower. You can put it on the wall. Like I said, I will link the description. I will link the link in my description. So then that way you guys can see what it is that I am seeing and kind of get a concept of what it is, these unusual things you can do while you're bored at home. You could create a lace lamp. So you basically take a balloon, and if you have any old lace doilies lying around, you're going to glue these, coat them in glue, and put them over on top of the balloon. And once that's over and done with, you can string a light bulb inside of it, and it creates a really pretty little lace lamp. You could make a recycled soda bottle art in the form of a cherry blossom tree with the bottom points on a 2-liter bottle. Because the 5 points, when they're used in paint, actually create almost the same flower as a cherry blossom. Or make a plastic spoon rose. So if you have any more spoons left over after making that lamp, you could always use the rest to make a rose with. And they're pretty cool. And you don't want to do this if there's children around, because this looks like there is a candle and heat and bulb. But it actually ends up turning out that you can create a necklace out of it, because you're going to end up melting the spoons in just a way that it actually creates a pretty nice piece of jewelry. Anybody that's into, bird feeding or outside things, you could always make a cutting board bird feeder. And that's pretty cool. Making a light bulb bud vase. Do-it-yourself planter or candle holder. Multi-use. Have any children around that, don't like the dark? This one you can actually make a do-it-yourself clouds nightlight. This will always help them go to sleep, and it's a really cute little thing. So those are the ones that I do have. It's not a very long video this time, guys, but I know I've been very much in a stage of what is there to do in our time of being bored. And these are some of the other things that I was looking at that I thought everyone else would find pretty interesting or might have some use for. Or hey, you might have these supplies and been looking at them going, what the hell do I do with this? Well, now I gave you some ideas. And again, this is Create With Me number 9. Some unusual things to do while you're bored at home. But, alright guys, thanks, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye!